I think originally we just wanted somebody to take the burden off of me and my partner every day, but really what we got in return was that plus looking at things in a way that we had not even knew existed. We just didn't have the experience. Before we hired Chris, we were growing very, very fast. We knew that revenue was up and profitability was there, but even in a fast growing company, we struggled to be able to plan and project. We had a CPA and a bookkeeper that was doing a fantastic job, but as far as looking forward and not just running off of a spreadsheet and the P&L at the end of the year, we really need somebody to dive in and look at the growth opportunities, our fixed costs versus our variable costs, and how we could grow that net margin. And so it's been night and day having Chris around. We were worried about hiring a fractional CFO at first. That's a fairly large expense for a startup, especially a small business. But we chose Chris specifically because Chris took the time to understand ShipNova. He took the time to understand our business, our history, Corey and I's stories. And he also gave us the feeling that he wanted to help and not just be a vendor for us. The first real ROI moment that we got was when Chris recognized that one of the largest accounts that we had in terms of sales volume really wasn't our most profitable. They were still a profitable customer, but not even in the top 5 for us, which was very enlightening and surprising, but definitely not something we would have uncovered ourselves. Second was when Chris started putting out 13-week and quarterly cash flows, being able to look 4 months in the future and really see what can we invest in, what can we project, where can we get aggressive in terms of capturing new market opportunities. Chris, for the first time, was able to shed some light on that. Since we brought Chris on, he solidified a relationship with a bank that gave us the most favorable line of credit terms we could even imagine. He's brought guidance into where our margins need to be profitable, our break-even points, and what that really looks like on a per-account basis. And Chris is able to deliver those insights in a way that allows us to move the business much faster forward in a way that we can feel confident with. Since Chris has joined, we were able to grow our net profit by 3.1% in just 6 months, which is well on our way to our overall net profit goals. We have a saying here that clarity creates speed, and Chris has brought that clarity to the financial health of ShipNova. Chris has been just such a game changer for ShipNova.